both when 'twas set up, and when pulling down I saw Diabolus in his possession, and man's soul also under his oppression. Yea, I was there when she owned him for Lord, and to him did submit with one accord, when man's soul trampled upon things divine and wallowed in filth, as doth a swine when he took herself into her arms, fought her Emmanuel, despised his charms. Then I was there, and did rejoice to see Diabolus and man's soul so agree that let no man then count me a fable maker, nor make my name or credit a partaker of their derision. What is here in view of mine own knowledge, I dare say is true. I saw the prince's armed men come down by troops, by thousands, to besiege the town. I saw the captains, heard the trumpet sound, and how his forces covered all the ground. Yea, how they set themselves in battle array, I shall remember to my dying day. I saw the colours waving in the wind, and they within, to mischief how combined, to ruin man's soul, and to make away, or primum mobile without delay. I saw the mounts cast up against the town, and how the slings were placed to beat it down. I heard the stones fly whizzing by mine ears. What longer kept in mind that God in fears, I heard them fall, and saw what work they made, and how old Moors did cover with his shade the face of man's soul. And I heard her cry, Woe worth the day in dying, I shall die. I saw the battering rams, and how they played to beat Hope Eargate, and I was afraid not only Eargate, but the very town would, by those battering rams, be beaten down. I saw the lights, and heard the captain shout, and in each battle saw who faced about. I saw who wounded men, and who were slain, and who, when dead, would come to life again. I heard the cries of those that wounded were, while others fought like men bereft of fear, and while the cry, Kill, kill, was in mine ears, the gutters ran not so with blood as tears. Indeed, the captains did not always fight, but then they would molest us day and night. Their cry, Up, fall on, let us take the town, kept us from sleeping or from lying down. I was there when the gates were broken open. I saw how man's soul then was stripped of hope. I saw the captains march into her town, how there they fought, and did their foes cut down. I heard the prince bid Boanerges go up to the castle, and there seize his foe, and saw him and his fellows bring him down in chains of great contempt quite through the town. I saw Emmanuel, and he possessed his town of man's soul, and how greatly blessed a town his gallant town of man's soul was, when she received his pardon, loved his laws, when the Diabolians were caught, when tried, and went to execution brought. Then I was there, yea, I was standing by when man's soul did the rebels crucify. I also saw man's soul clad all in white. I heard her prince call her his heart's delight. I saw him put upon her chains of gold, and rings and bracelets goodly to behold. What shall I say? I heard the people's cries, and saw the prince wipe tears from man's soul's eyes, and heard the groans, and saw the joy of many. Tell you of all I neither will nor can I, but by what here I say, you may see that man's soul's matchless wars no fables be. Man's soul, the desire of both princes was, one keep his gain would 'twas the other gain his loss. Diabolus would cry, The town is mine. Emmanuel would plead a right divine unto his man's soul, and to blows they go, and man's soul cries, These wars will me undo. Man's soul, her wars seemed endless in her eyes. She lost by one, become another's prize, and he again that lost her would swear, Have her I will, or her in pieces tear. Man's soul, it was the very seat of war, wherefore her troubles greater were by far than only where the noise of war is heard, or where the shaking of a sword is feared, or only where small skirmishes are fought, or where the fancy fighteth with the thought. She saw the swords of fighting men made red, and heard the cries of those with them wounded. Must not her frights then be much more by far than theirs that to such doing strangers are, or theirs that hear the beating of a drum, but no made fly for fear from house and home, but not made fly for fear from house and home. Man's soul not only heard the trumpet sound, but saw her gallants gasping on the ground. Wherefore we must not think that she could rest with them, whose greatest earnest is but jest, or where the bursting threatening of great wars do end in parleys or in wording jars. Man's soul, her mighty wars, they did portend her weal or woe, that world without end, wherefore she must be more concerned than they, whose fears begin and end the selfsame day, or where none other harm doth come to him that is engaged but loss of life or limb. As all must needs confess that now do dwell in universe, and can this story tell, count me not, then, them that, to amaze the people, set them on the stars to gaze, insinuating with much confidence that each of them is now the residence of some brave creatures. Yea, a world they will have in each star, though it be past their skill to make it manifest to any man that reason hath or tell his fingers can. But I have too long held thee in the porch, and kept thee from the sunshine with a torch. Well, now, go forward, step within the door, and there behold 500 times more of all sorts of such inward rarities as please the mind will, and will feed the eyes with those which, if a Christian, thou wilt see not small, but things of greatest moment be. Nor do thou go to work without my key. In mysteries men soon do lose their way, and also turn it right if thou wouldest know my riddle, and wouldest with my heifer plow, it lies there in the window. Fare thee well. My next may be to ring the passing bell, thy passing bell. John Bunyan.